You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man before you're out.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another Diecast haul. Today we have 4 brand new boxes for today. So of course we got all shapes and sizes, so we're going to kind of break down some of these. We're going to do this little box first, then this one, then that one, then this big boy down at the bottom. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this Diecast haul off very quickly. I said very quickly. I meant to say very and fairly and came out fairy, so I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this diecast haul underway because I think we got a couple decent diecasts in here. There should be I think there's a Gen 7 as far as I'm aware of. And no, there's 2 Gen 7s and I think 2 Bowmans. So nonetheless, we'll kind of get that underway right here, right now. So starting off with this little box right here, we're going to see what is inside. If I can get this X-Acto knife going. There we are. So, just going to kind of cut away at this, maybe, possibly. There we go. If I can get it out, that would be nice. There we are. Oh, it's got the green bubble wrap. I don't see that too often. Very rare in the packing community. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. If we can get it out of here. Oh, it's the Erik Jones. Now, the first time this kind of got released, I'm like, you know what? I'm not really, not really feeling it. But then I kind of got to thinking about it. How many Jones diecast are we going to get? So I wasn't too sure, and I did like this paint scheme. I was just kind of iffy on it, but, we got it nonetheless. So a brand new Gen 7 paint scheme right there. Of course, the focus factor, 43. Now, also, you remember how the Gen 6 for 2020 to 2021, they were the Camaro ZL1s 1LEs. These are just now the 1LEs, or the Camaro ZL1s. So I'm not really too sure why they kind of went back. But either way, yeah, I thought that would be something just kind of interesting to throw out there. Because I don't know if a lot of people know that. A lot of people didn't even know that it was ZL1 1LE for 2020 to 2021. But yeah, nonetheless, we got a brand new driver for the Gen 7 diecast here, which of course is Erik Jones. We shall do a diecast review on this very, very soon. I am going to go to Ohio technically tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get as many diecast reviews done as I can. Here is our second box of the diecast haul. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever gotten a box like this before. Like something of this size. It's pretty interesting. So, that's where I cut off the label. So, we got 48 SAL. Not really, I guess it's 48 salutes, I would assume. Because I did get the metal chassis edition of the Coke 600 paint scheme for Bowman for 2021. It took me a while to get it, but nonetheless, we got it here. Or I think it should be it. I mean, I think 48 SAL would stand for 48 salutes, but you never know to actually get this thing open here. So let's try that. And that is exactly, if I could speak, that's exactly what it looks like. And it's taped together, so we're just going to make a tiny, teeny little slice there. That way, we don't damage anything. I didn't want to do that. These things are way too expensive to freaking damage the box. So, I have not reviewed the standard ARC of this 164, so I'm actually going to do a dual diecast review. Just whenever I can. Once again, a very phenomenal paint scheme. I actually saw this in person, as a lot of you know. And honestly, it looked pretty sleek. It reminded me a lot of Larson's Tarleton. Was it Tarleton and Son, I believe? But this was ran before that one. But those paint schemes are very, very similar. But nonetheless, they both look really, really good. So once again, we will do a diecast review, a dual diecast review actually, on this very, very soon. I have been waiting to get the Elite, or the metal chassis edition, for quite some time. So now it's about time we actually get this diecast reviewed. Alrighty, switching to a little more familiar sized for these 164s. Let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what we got. So we're going to just carefully cut this because, don't want to injure yourself on camera. That would be not very fun. I've came close before. I'm not going to lie. I've been in some very dangerous situations for making some diecast and just opening stuff. So you got to be careful when you're doing all this, especially with an X-Acto knife. Those things are super sharp. But anyway, oh, we got packing peanuts. The first time as of now. I don't know if the other box will have it or not, but we got it right here. Ooh, this is the Joey Logano 2022. I know exactly who sent this in. And this is going to be turned into a custom here very, very soon, probably tonight or tomorrow. I do not remember which win it is going to be. It's not going to be the Clash win because Clash win's already been released. But we're going to do a review on this car, and then we're going to do we're going to customize it, and then of course do a brand new custom diecast review on this as well. I don't know if he wants a custom box or not. I will ask him that, because if he does, I absolutely will. I have no problem doing that, but this paint scheme, honestly, is pretty plain, but I've kind of grown to like it a little bit more. And something interesting, it has silver wheels instead of red. So that's another thing we are going to look at here very soon. Now, I'm actually going to try to see if I can do some detail on the inside of the wheels. See if I can actually paint like not the rims, but like the background of the rims. That way it looks more like rims. But I don't want to mess it up either, so I'm not really too sure. I'll definitely do it on one of them. I don't really know if I'm going to do it on this one or some other one, but nonetheless, yeah, this one's going to be turned into a custom and shipped back to where it came. But we have yet another Gen 6. Now I'm actually, or Gen 6, yeah, Gen 6 diecast, Gen 7, and I'm actually seeing some quality issues. You can see the Joey Logano up on the name rail, and the Goodyear around the front wheel well here, not really looking so hot. So hopefully, if there's any paint chips or anything, we can kind of touch it up with some of the race detail from the customization. Alrighty, this is our final box. This is the big boy box of today, and I have a feeling I know exactly what is inside. So, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. If I'm not mistaken, and this is what I think it is, which I mean it should be, I will not be actually doing a diecast review on this because I've already reviewed it in the Gold Series, and I did not get it in the Wave because I couldn't find it. So unfortunately, I had to pay a little bit more online to get it in the Wave edition, even though I really hated to, because it's on the PTC. You know, it's not very cool, not very fun, but at the same time, as a collector of this specific driver, you already know who it is. I gotta do what I gotta do, and I honestly hate to say that. So, yep, here it is. Oh, there's a thingy. Do I have to block that out? No, it said ship from, not ship to. Okay, I mean, I'll double check the footage, but still, we have this right here, and of course, this is the whole neon lights, Nashville thingy, and not to mention the new Nashville scheme just got canceled a little bit ago. And I'm kind of sad, but yeah, this is the PTC garbage mold, but again, I'm not going to be reviewing this because as a collector, you know, I'm just having it for the packaging and everything. But we have already done a diecast review on the Gold Series, and honestly, I'm kind of surprised with how clean, like look how straight and how, you know, like pretty much perfect this packaging is. So, very nice. That's actually really awesome. I'm glad they were able to get that to me without, you know, any damages or anything. So while we're here, did I say wave 12? I meant wave 13. This is the kind of the bonus wave, but I did not review any of the bonus wave, or wave 13, I guess you could say. So let's take a look at what we actually had in this wave. Oh yeah, we reviewed these three in the Gold Series. I don't believe we reviewed this one. I don't even know if it came out in the Gold Series. I could be wrong. It may have. This one was exclusive. I remember that. The Bubble Walls we did not review. The Bowman we reviewed. The Kyle Busch we reviewed. And we did not get the number 3 just yet. But I mean, I kind of plan on it. I kind of don't at the same time. But nonetheless, this is really the only actual wave piece that we've picked up from wave 13. And it is kind of unfortunate because this packaging is actually really, really nice. So let's kind of get a little bit of a recap for what we got going on in this diecast haul. Haul. I don't know where the "wah" came from, but in this diecast haul. And we're kind of talking about a little bit more plans coming very soon because I'm on a very limited time. So here's what we have received for this diecast haul. It's a very small diecast haul, but nonetheless, it's a pretty decent one to be fair. So of course we got 2 brand new Gen 7 paint schemes. And to 2021 Bowman schemes, of course, once again, we're not going to be reviewing the Wave 13 Bowman, but we will be reviewing the Metal Chassis Edition for the Coke 600 paint scheme, along with the, in the same video, of course, the dual diecast review, we're going to have the standard edition of that paint scheme as well. Now, as I stated earlier, unfortunately, I will not be keeping the Logano, but, however, we, of course, will be keeping the Erik Jones. So whenever the Logano actually gets released, because the Logano is an early release, it's not out to the public just yet. But whenever it does get released to the public, of course, we're going to buy our own, and I might get one or two, I'm not really too sure, because I don't know if this race win is being made. I don't think so, if he's wanting it made himself, so I would assume not, but, if that is the case, I might just get two and then, of course, do one for throw up on eBay. But nonetheless, got a pretty decent little diecast haul here. And I believe that will pretty much do it. So with that being said, that'll be all for this diecast haul. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.